Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, whenever you're listening. Welcome back to the Problematic Podcast. I'm your friendly neighborhood co-host, Rita, with my friendly neighborhood co-host, Whitney.
Hi.
I see that you survived smoke inhalation. How you doing?
Lord have mercy. The skies were mustard colored. I was like, what is happening?
We made it through the stage 4 of the apocalypse. We're still here.
What level of Jumanji is this? Because I'm so tired.
This is new and improved millennial Jumanji. It's like they said that 9/11 would be our generation's watershed moment. And I don't know if they didn't understand how that word was defined or what, but I don't think they got it. I don't think they understood it at all.
Like, we have lived through apocalypses, attacks, and all manner of things. Like, we are the definition of still here.
What? And just enduring, just holding on, just
laughing about it.
What else? What are our other choices? Is that or cry?
One thing our people are going to be doomed to do is laugh until the very end. Because when I tell you the memes
play too much. Somebody took the skyline of New York, the oranged out skyline, and put Godzilla in it in the distance. I was like, this is gold. This is gold. If I am going to suffer the smoke inhalation, this is how I want to do it. We just play too much.
Like, we're laughing as we stuff like towels in the gaps.
Right.
Everybody put your masks on. I don't even have a mask for my poor little child. Like, I'm like, oh, we're not going anywhere. We're not.
Yeah, just stay in the house.
There was no point to go anywhere. Like, we had nothing else to do anyway. But like, even if we did, we wouldn't be.
You can't. You cannot.
We won't.
I know we are jumping ahead a little here. Well, we'll get into what we've been listening to, but I do have to say this. It was funny because when it first started, or I guess when I realized it was starting, I knew the wildfires were going on, and I was like, oh no, poor Canada. So many trees.
Oh no, Canada.
But I was laying in bed with the window open. Enjoying the breeze, and I was like, which one of these ignorant bastards is barbecuing at 10 o'clock at night? It's like, this isn't barbecue. This is not barbecue. And I'm sniffing, and it was going. So now I'm like, okay, this is. My eyes hurt a little bit. My throat is scratchy. What's going on here? And then, of course, I'm in bed on the social medias, and people start talking about wildfires. And I was like, wait a minute, is Fairmount Park on fire? I did not know what was going on.
Canada, honey.
Canada. And then I got the news that everybody else got. And I was like, oh no, what?
We've been breathing this in.
Yes. Just redwood and pine all in our lungs.
All up in here.
Burn, oak, and whatever else.
Maple. Lots of maple.
I was like,
lots of maple wood in there. This is
a real thing. So
we are maple wood smoked at this point.
Whitney, explain to me how Californians live like this all summer, all year. All year they live like this.
California is unlivable. I have a theory. Only like people who are like diehard Californian, people who are descendants of people who are diehard Californian, and crazy people live in California. Because the place, it shakes all the time.
The ground moves all the time.
Right? Y'all have like some intense wildlife out there.
They do.
Every apocalyptic movie either happens in New York or somewhere in California. So I'm like, and that state is long.
It is. So you got a wide range of things that can go wrong. I just could not wrap my mind.
It don't ever rain, apparently, according to Tony. That's what they said.
Wait, remember when it did? Was that earlier this year, the end of last year, it rained? And then they were like,
wait a minute. Didn't even know what to do. Did they get like record number of snow? I don't mean to laugh at these people because we didn't get any snow, and I'm bitter because I just wanted one good day of snow. That's all I asked.
We got nothing.
We got a dusting, and I was like, this is bullshit, because I want to go play in the snow with my kid.
No.
Crazy people. No, they got snow and I was bitter about it. But like they had like a record amount of snow. So much water. Like it just was pouring through the streets.
Pouring through the streets. People thought they were going to be washed away and they were like, oh
Where
God,
is the ark?
we wanted to end the drought, but not like this. It's like one extreme or the next over there.
Yeah. I don't like that.
But that's how I feel like the East Coast is getting. You know,
Don't say that.
we had flooding in Philly for the first time last year. Remember that
Do
guy
you remember
backflipped off of 676 into that toxic ass sludge?
that insanity? People were like canoeing in it.
Yes, people were canoeing on highways because they were flooded out.
Year. That was last year.
That was
It's been a long pandemic.
Pandemic years are something else. Some days I'm not even sure how old I am because the pandemic birthdays happened, but they didn't really happen.
I'm still 35 in my mind. I'm still 35. Mm-hmm.
It's weird. It's getting weird on the East Coast, but I'm happy to see that you survived, and I'm happy that all of our listeners survived.
I'm happy you survived. You're the one with the sensitive lungs.
Girl,
I decided to give up.
It was rough. I was out here in my N95 mask in the smog, just trying to get a case of water. That's it. That's all. I just wanted water. You know, you got to keep them on hand 30 cases deep because our water was poisoned.
Oh my God.
3 months ago now.
Yes. I was like, what the hell?
I can't even properly plan for the apocalypse because I really don't know what it's going to be.
We don't know which one. Which apocalypse are y'all going to inflict upon us on today? People kept saying that the smog was like the government. I was like, are you kidding me? No. Did you see? All right. I know, and I'm jumping ahead to the problematic people.
Go ahead. So, we're all over the place today.
For all of you folks who were confused as to how Canada's wildfires were affecting New York, Pennsylvania, Maryland, DC, all the way down to Georgia. There's this thing called wind, and it blows a certain direction.
Too complex.
And there were tweets. People were really confused. I'm like, you do know that wind and nature does not care about these little borders, right?
At all.
It's not like there's a glass.
Nothing. Like the wind goes, oh, we in America, no passport, got to turn around.
No, y'all have mass shootings. We're just gonna blow somewhere else. No, wind does not care, girl.
Does not care. Hell? Wind does not care. Yeah, it was wild. I saw Meek Mill tweet, if everything's on fire, how come there are no videos? And I literally replied, you know, typically I just let some dumb shit go. I replied,
I want to jump.
Come on, bro. There are plenty of videos. And you know, this Negro liked my tweet because people started tweeting back at him all of the videos like, okay, you don't turn on the news and that's just fine, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. See it.
Yeah.
Like,
why? Mom. I have so much confusion. You know what? Wasn't there like a tweet about like how, you know, there used to have like gifted classes?
Yes.
And then a bunch of other classes.
Yes.
And then the classes for the children who just needed a little bit more attention.
A little more help.
And how the internet kind of threw us all together.
Yeah, the internet all got us in class together, and that's the problem. I'm not even supposed to be in this class with some of y'all. I'm not supposed
to talk to you.
Some of y'all are not supposed to be in where's the MG mentally gifted internet? That's the class I'm supposed to be in. I would
like to go over there. Like, I don't mean to be like elitist, but I would like to go out of there.
You know, I used to push back against this whole elitist concept, and I'm like, maybe Du Bois was on to something because the talented 10th gotta
everybody. So
no, hear me out.
I'm listening, but
I don't want to hear some of the things that y'all come up with and some of the conspiracies that y'all come. I should not be subjected to that. It's not right. It's not fair. I don't deserve this.
Like the lady in the video who was looking at a fountain and the sunlight was hitting the fountain and a rainbow was in the fountain. And she was like, what is in our water? What is in our water that is making this happen? See, this is how people are turning gay. And I was sitting here just like, lady.
Yes, we are.
Rainbows have existed.
I am here. I need her.
Gay people, rainbows exist in nature.
No, I need her handle so I can specifically tell her. You are absolutely correct, madam. We the
water's turning you gay.
Are poisoning the water source with the gay, And if you've had
It's
any unbottled water within the last 3 months, gotcha, bitch. We got you.
You've been infected.
You're it.
You are this close to a fan click. Fan snap.
Welcome to homosexuality. We're so happy you're here.
Do you hear fan snaps in your sleep? You too might be infected by the gay.
We got you. I mean, we to be fair, the gay agenda started their planning very early.
Apparently so. They thought this out.
We were using the windmills. It wasn't working fast enough. Somebody came up with the idea to get the water source. And now look, everything is Lucky Charms and rainbows.
Look at that.
We got you. We got you.
Just randomly voguing in the streets. It's fantastic.
Speaking of randomly voguing in the streets, what a perfect segue to what we've been listening to. So my ex-girlfriend, Janelle Monae, released...
Is she an ex?
Yes, she is an ex because I am married. And that's my story, and I am sticking to it.
You're blinding me again. God, get out of the camera.
My ex-girlfriend, who I'm still friends with, Janelle Monae, released her new album, Age of Pleasure, after making us, the gays, and the fans, wait, damn, 5 years. 5 years. Like, what? I guess she was busy.
Talk to y'all.
Let me tell you something. This is giving... Her dropping this during Pride. I said this about Beyonce's Renaissance. She dropped it during Leo season because she knew what we needed. And I feel like Janelle Monae gave us the Age of Pleasure because she knew we needed something to vogue to, whine to, and drop to. And
Absolutely.
It is... The album opens up with the single Float, which most of y'all have heard, which gets you hyped up. So it gets you in the mental mind state to, vogue, dance, and fan clap and make a bunch of people mad. Then she goes into champagne shit, and I swear I have been listening to this song on repeat all weekend because it is just, I want to listen to it before I go and do everything. This album is gay AF, but it's also vibey AF. It's rock, it's Afro beats, it's dance music. It's if you enjoyed Renaissance, you're going to enjoy the Age of Pleasure. I need you all to go download this album.
Let me go tune in
right now. Please do us all a favor. What have you been listening to, dearest?
The Bluey soundtrack.
You know what?
Because my daughter loves Bluey. And I was so tired of listening to the Storybots soundtrack because, although the Storybots had some bops, like go listen to the song about keys. I was like, what is this?
A bop?
And I'm like, a bop. Okay. So I turned on the Bluey soundtrack and it is just, I told y'all how I have like a one and a 3 streak sometimes.
Yes.
Sometimes I jump off the 2 and the 4 and I go into the 1 and the 3 streets. It is a 1 and the 3 streets. Folksy, fun. It's so, like, we turn it on to do crafts. We turn it on to build our little towers. There's a few funny tracks on there. We just have a good time. We love Bluey. I'm thinking that we're going to do a Bluey birthday party in November.
Wow.
Thank you. So, because every year there's a theme. The first year was waffles and mochi. Last year was Minnie Mouse. This year is
as she grows and her interests grow, as do the party themes. I like it. I think Bluey is a cult. Hear me out. As no shade to you or to Emmy, but hear me out. I've seen videos of kids and their song comes on and they get that look in their eye, like they heard the horns or something.
Oh yeah.
Bluey has
heard the 99 into 2000.
Bluey has a different It's like that for them. Like when Baby Shark would come on, them shoulders start going. They hands
I'm so glad I have never played that for her. So glad. Not Coco Melon, none of that.
Bluey's a little different because my nephew was over and he's like babbling. He's like Bluey, and I was like, "You understood that?" She was like, "Yeah, girl, he want to watch Bluey." I didn't know much about Bluey then. But when Bluey came on, instead of turning up, he turned down. He grabbed himself a seat on a weight bench. He literally sat on the first thing that was his height and available and sat down. And I have watched other kids calm down. It's like if Baby Shark was the upper, Bluey is the downer. And I'm like, what are they saying?
Bluey is the blunt. Bluey is the blunt. Bluey is the blunt. Yeah. Absolutely. Listen, after a long day of toddlering, you sat down, cut on a program.
Oh
Bluey's the
no.
blunt.
Bluey is the blunt. That might be the episode title. We
Absolutely
don't know.
not.
We don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Golly, stop doing this to me.
We'll see how it goes. Bluey is the blunt. That is hilarious. But yeah, I thought that was interesting. It's like I'm used to kids seeing their favorite things. Like I know Yo Gabba Gabba had the kids going nuts and Paw Patrol had the kids going nuts, but Bluey is a little different. Bluey hits different.
Paw Patrol is propaganda.
You know what? I'm not doing this today. Propaganda. Let me write that down. That might be
Paw Patrol is propaganda. Like I was just like, I don't like, no. I see what you're doing. The same thing you did to me with Law and Order SVU, or I can just say, okay, listen, at Criminal Minds.
My friend made a. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off. My friend made a very valid point. There's also something at SVU too, because you can't click buy it on the TV.
No.
We were on vacation. We were in Miami for I don't know, something super gay. It might have been Sweet Heat, whatever. We're down there.
Better not have.
So we're in the I go to my friend's hotel room because we're about to like go out. And Law and Order was on when I got there, and they were already like an episode in, and we watched 3 episodes before we realized, oh my God, we've been stuck here for 3 episodes.
3 hours.
Like, because the new episodes start, but before the other episode even ends, and then you can't catch you with the dun-duns, and now
the dun-duns. That's
now you're stuck. You're stuck. She calls it the dun-dun effect. She's not wrong. I said I didn't.
It's like the Pavlov's thing with the bell, the dun-duns.
Right.
See?
You can't walk into a room where SVU is on, and even if you've seen the episode, you're in.
Yeah, you're gonna sit and watch it. The only reason why we don't have it on is A, it's propaganda, but B, also, I don't want my child being exposed to all that craziness.
No, SVU be going way left sometimes. I'm like, this is a lot. I don't know.
What happened?
Where did they trigger warnings?
Holy Father, Savior, let me turn this down before my neighbors think I'm crazy.
Yeah, if you got something to do, try to avoid turning on anything or going, because you know USA always got a marathon going of SVU.
Constant marathon.
Just don't do
There's
it.
25 seasons. Wait, no, not 25.
Are we 27? It's up there. It's up there. It's up there.
It's a lot. It's a lot of SVU. I'm not looking this up.
Short hair live. Long hair live, curly hair live,
parents live.
Gone. But she got a kid now. We're watching Noah grow up.
Right. We don't know the baby's name. There's a lot happening.
She's never with that boy. Like you see her for 2 seconds with Noah, and then she get called off to work. The nanny swoops in. That's it. That's the end of Noah.
That's it.
Funny. Yeah, the dun-dun effect. Don't fall into it.
Please don't.
Speaking of propaganda, we are going to go right into.
Oh no.
The only other point I have before you start dragging the problematic people.
Oh no.
Your favorite president, favorite former president.
What did Barack Hussein do?
All right,
what did Barack Hussein do?
My bad. Your second favorite president.
That nigga. Wait, he's not a nigga. That. Dang. What do you? Monstrosity is too strong of a word. He's like an annoying pest at this point. Like, why you keep showing up?
He just will not go away. So, as many of you, I'm sure, have heard by now, Trump has been indicted on 36 counts of what?
God, damn, you are going to prison, sir.
Of course, I'm a nerd. It's Friday night. I'm not doing anything. And Twitter keeps telling me, you guys got to read the 47-page indictment. And because I'm a woman of a certain age, and I didn't have no Friday night plans because, you know, there was a smog effect in place and I had bad lungs. I said, I'm going to read this 47-page indictment. And I think I got to page 6 before I was like, lock this
not 6
up until the end of time. It's how agreed. His attorney is calling him, and they have transcripts of the call. His attorney is like, look, bro, I'm coming to your house tomorrow at 9:00 I'm pulling into the Mar-a-Lago driveway, and your attorney, who's trying to keep your orange ass
out of jail,
I'm going to come and look through the house.
Mm-hmm.
He's saying things to this man like, okay, they want the documents. What happens if we tell them they're not here? Donald Trump. Mr. Trump, sir. Did you really say that out loud? It's the shit that he's willing to say out loud. He says in the transcripts. Okay, so what happens if we just tell him it's not here? Baby, we can't. His attorney is like, beloved, like hands clasped together. My man.
This is why they resigned.
Bro.
This is why they resigned.
We can't do shit like that. As your attorney, I'm going to have to not only advise against this, but now I got to come bring my ass over. I have to get on a flight, get in a rented car, come to your house, and go through your closets.
Bathrooms, storage rooms, ballroom.
The man had top secret documents and showed his friends. And bragged about it. It said, I can't declassify this anymore because I'm not in office, but look at this shit. Isn't it cool? I was 6 pages in, like, this is a joke. This shit reads like a TMZ segment.
And he told them all about Roswell. And this is the thing that makes me mad. I'm just...
Give us the good shit.
Aliens. I know
What's that Area 51?
I know it's about the aliens. That's why he started Space Force.
You got no words? Because I got no words.
Baffled. But y'all keep talking about Barack Hussein's tan suit, which looked bespoke, by the way.
Fantastic.
Did you see that, man?
My man was clean to the nines. Okay.
Made them so mad with a tan suit.
Suit said, I can have every bitch in here right now. That's what the suit was giving. The suit was giving, honey.
Racist or not.
Hide your wives. Okay. The black ones, the white ones, the old ones, the young, all of them.
All of them.
Just, how do you say daddy without saying daddy? This tan suit. I said, okay, Mr. Obama, sir.
I see why y'all two be looking at each other like that. Nope.
That's
that tan suit.
That's the biggest scandal y'all got on this. This nigga wore tan. And he was on his way to a wedding or something. It wasn't like he was
like ridiculous. Like, y'all settle down.
But
nauseous of the black joy.
They said that Donald Trump is facing 492 years. And with the way the planet is planeting right now, there will actually be an Earth in 64 of those years. So I don't even, it's so ridiculous. And this isn't a political podcast. We say that all the time, but
here we go.
Going to jail over some paperwork
that you could have just left there. You really could have just saved yourself all.
Going to
I'm gonna say it. White supremacy is the definition of ignorance and mediocrity, because how do you think that you can just do whatever the hell you want in office and get away with it? Like, yeah, you were the president. You are a private citizen now. Give us our shit. Why do you even have this?
Whitney, when I read, what if we tell them it just ain't here? You are indicating that it is in fact there, sir.
You do realize you are indicating the fact that it is there. And it wasn't like a few boxes. Nigga, he had the bathroom shower covered
to the ceiling.
Okay, boxes upon boxes. And that wasn't even the only, because when I saw that one, I was like, oh my God, that's a lot of documents. They said, wait, scroll. I said, there's more?
There's more. And this was after you told the federal government that you gave them all of the things that they asked for. What if we tell them we just ain't got it? That is my new line for everything.
My question is, don't do that.
That's my new line.
Why do you have this? What did you need this for?
Irrelevant. Next
time
I get a bill invoice, what if I tell them I just don't have it? That's my new line for everything. Rita, are you coming into work today? What if
I tell you I just don't have it?
I just don't have it. I just don't have it. Girl.
This is hilarious. Like the conversation on social and how people are literally volunteering to go be in the jury.
Oh,
Like, I
yes.
never want to be in the jury before, but good God, on
Does
today.
Florida need some jurors? I will come down there and juror for your ass.
The way people are volunteering to go to that shit state is
Baby,
just...
you ain't got to pay me for jury duty. I'll pay you.
Okay.
I'll be over there.
Okay. I'll be over there. Listen, I'll show up.
I work from home. I'll bring my laptop down there.
Listen, we'll pack it up. It'll be a vacation. My mama lived down there. It's okay.
Your mama sure do. How your mama
doing? She's doing good. She's up here.
Is she? I got to stop by and see Miss Nadine. Don't do that.
The baby's done graduated.
Oh, yeah. Girl.
All our babies are graduating, child.
They are. Your family is just getting taller. I said, both them kids taller than their mama now. Jesus Christ, what's happening?
She's taller than her. She's almost taller than my daddy. My daddy's 6 feet.
It's happening. It's happening.
I was like, you're in ninth grade. Why are you so tall?
But anybody out there who may not know, my friend and friendly co-host Whitney is very tall. So if y'all looking,
I'm not that tall.
For some defense on your intramural adult league, she can play center. She's
5'9". That's
gigantic. You're
so
tall. You are. You're so tall.
She thinks we're the Nephilim. Yes. For anyone who doesn't know what the Nephilim is, look it up and laugh.
Yes, giggle with us.
Goliath's people, essentially.
Giggle and Baptist with us.
Yeah, yes.
Giggle and Baptist, because Baptist got their own giggle.
We do. We're a hilarious bunch. We're a hilarious bunch. I want to cuss out some people.
Go for it. I've been waiting all week.
Yeah. This one goes out to Michelle Rodriguez. Michelle Rodriguez had a video that I don't know if she posted it or I doubt she posted it. I think TMZ posted it. Someone asked her, she's clearly inebriated. She's stumbling off drunk into the pavement. AF. Listen, stumbling, and she says she thinks it's weird that people are taking white people's superheroes, right? She's like, what's up with that, right? I don't expect an apology, and I don't want one from Michelle Rodriguez, because she has proven that she is anti-Black in many different ways, and we know what that shit is dedicated towards, and we know that it's dedicated towards Halle Bailey literally slaying every single bit of that film with the mermaids and the things,
with the little ones, the smaller mermaids,
the small mermaids. And she needs to collect some things outside of some checks. Halle Bailey is a star. Michelle Rodriguez will never act outside of some random action movie, and that's sad. That's sad. But I would like to tell Michelle Rodriguez that I think it's really cute that she's upset about white people's superheroes getting taken, when if we looked at the facts, let's talk about actual times that Black people, actual living historical Black people, not superheroes, historical Black people were played by white actors. We could talk about Angelina Jolie playing Marion Pearl. Ooh. We can talk about Fred Astaire in blackface playing Billy Robinson. Ooh. We can talk about Mina Sarvari, I hope I said that right, playing Shanti Miller. We could talk about William Mapother. I don't know, Mapother? Have you heard of this person? Anyway, no. Irrelevant. Playing Sergeant Jason Thomas. We could talk about actual living human beings that people literally said, let's put a curly wig on them.
Good night.
We could look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is egregious.
That is a white woman trying to portray my grandmother. Do
you see the difference? With
that, okay, that's
look
going
at
to
Tyler
be
Perry wig they put on this girl.
That's our cover art for this week.
That absolutely is not.
Go ahead and text it to me, girl. That's our cover art for the week. You did that. Babe, I don't even have any comments for Michelle Rodriguez. So it's twofold. I'm gonna say this, and then we can drag the next person. My one little comment. There was a time when little younger lesbian me wanted Rochelle Rodriguez to win because the gay in me saw the gay in her. I don't know how she identifies, but I don't know. Gamaste, the gay in me saw the gay in her.
Sounds like a shirt.
Now I feel like, girl, to go to hell. Maybe they should have left you dead in the Fast and Furious series.
Ah, damn.
Because we brought you back. We revived because I didn't see her in anything else. We revived your character for this.
You're not acting in anything else.
Ah, girl, go.
Nobody else wants you, so
you can go have a seat.
Yay for the family.
It was great.
Yeah. To the people who were out in the streets fighting over that school who wanted to just honor and honor Pride Month,
Yes.
y'all can go to hell too. People be gay. I got news for you. Your kids is gay. Yeah. They don't want to tell you that because they don't want to get kicked out. They've seen how violent you are to strangers, and they've probably seen how violent you are behind closed doors. You're a monster.
You are.
You can go properly to hell. Your kids are gay. And literally a school honoring Pride Month. How many schools go long into June?
Not many.
So
not many.
Upset about literally what, a week, 2 at best?
1 week.
Where there's a rainbow.
Very little class instruction. I remember in high school, that last week, we were in somebody's classroom who was not on our roster, playing spades and braiding each other's hair.
Didn't we have like a rolly cart day? It was a few rolly cart days where they would just roll the movie cart in.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. We don't
even know why we're here. Why don't you just end school?
I ain't seen a teacher all day. We just in a classroom,
just sitting around, just going from class to class.
Come on, what are we doing here? And like you said, people be gay, and I think one of the biggest things that frustrates me about people being so outspoken about pride, and it's like, oh, well, I don't have anything against the gays, but why force it on the kids? Do y'all think that
dance moms,
this idea that I woke up one day at 25 and became gay is crazy? Like, do you really believe that I wake up, turn 19 and was like, okay, turn the gay switch on? Or do you think maybe, just maybe, possibly, people learn and discover themselves?
Tell them.
There's no cutoff for this, people. I need you to know that.
Y'all are buying shirts for your infant children talking about little fucking heartbreaker. Well, not fucking, but little heartbreaker on it. And I think that's bullshit. I'm like, if anything is forced down people's throats, it's heteronormativity.
All the time.
Look at all the Disney stories up until like fairly recently.
Yes. Until Brave, which is my movie.
Brave is just
classic. If you haven't watched it.
Thank you for bringing up Brave.
Please do.
For all the bitches who are upset about Ariel not being a redhead, A, that's not the color that you're mad about. She's still a redhead, okay? B, y'all bitches have Brave. Meredith's ass was like, I will fight for my own hand. What kind of...
That's it. She said...
kind of representation.
She said, I will foot race you right now to not marry any of these niggas. Please.
Not near none.
Said, no, thank you.
No, thank you.
She said, the last thing I want is a boyfriend or a husband.
No, thank you. Not none of these. And you know what, sis? Understandable.
Understood.
Did you see her?
Yes.
Upset about some damn redhead representation. Because I needed to cuss y'all out earlier because there was a girl who literally went viral saying like, oh, you know, when I was younger and the red and Ariel. I'm like, she's still redheaded. That's not the color you're mad about.
She's still redhead. She's
very much redhead.
Are y'all not looking at the same screen the rest of us are looking at? This little girl's hair is red.
They're looking at the wrong color. One more thing. Well, no, I have a few more things.
Go
we have a little bit more time.
Go in.
People of color unity does not exist. It does not exist until y'all start to address y'all anti-blackness, and that's all I'm gonna say. And y'all know where that comes from. And if you don't, go on the internet. Just go on the internet.
Play on the internet for 4 minutes.
Just five of them. Okay. That lady that shot Ajike Owens, the mother of four. I'm not gonna get into it because I don't want to get us really upset, but sending love to that family. Mother of four gone because she had the audacity to do what all moms do if someone is threatening or trying to harm your child. That woman who shot her literally said she don't like black people. So you know what? Since you said that, we can do hate crime.
Yeah. Now we can shoot them. I mean, I don't like a lot of things or a lot of people, but I can't go and just shoot the things that I don't like.
No,
Like, there was a referee at a basketball game last week who I thought was making terrible calls. I hated him. I also didn't go shoot him in the parking lot.
You're not gonna shoot him.
I didn't.
You're not even gonna think like to shoot him. You're gonna cuss him out and move along with your day.
I hate how long it took to arrest that woman. Also, it's like
she shot campaign for that.
A human being
in front of her
through a
children.
Door. There is no stand your ground.
Fuck them. Fuck that.
There was no threat. You're arrested. Sorry. And the sheriff was like, yeah, we went ahead and arrested her. This ain't no stand your ground case. And I'm glad that he came out and said it, because let's not get that narrative even started. There was a door between this woman, and she could have chose not to answer it if she did not want to address what was on the other side of this door of you stealing these children's iPads and throwing items at them. You didn't have to open your door, but to shoot through your door and kill a person, yeah, you can rot in hell and spend the rest of you and Donald Trump can do the next 496 years in jail. That's
y'all can do each other's cornrows in prison in the clink. Because when you said that, I lied.
Do you think they're gonna let Donald Trump take his wigs to prison?
I hope not.
They ain't let Tory Lane, so I guess I don't know.
They need to put him out there to put out them damn fires. Like, your country is on fire, sir. You need to get to work. Send Drake up there too.
I'm sure after he gets out of jail, he'll be deported
Justin Bieber too. Send all them assholes up there.
What is Drake doing about the wildfires?
What is Drake? What are you doing? Your country, your nation is on fire. What are you doing about this?
We play
too much. Who else needs to go? Wait, don't Ted Cruz need to go?
Ted Cruz was gone years ago. Listen,
to go to Canada?
Rafael Eduardo Cruz needs to go back. And not here, somewhere else. For this man to be fighting against illegal immigration so hard, does not have been born here, for his name to be Rafael Cruz. Don't get me started again.
Last one. To all you uncoordinated, I don't know if I yelled at them last week, but I'm gonna yell at them again. For every uncoordinated person who was fussing at an 11-year-old for dancing next to her mama in a concert, Blue Ivy.
What is wrong with y'all?
Y'all need to grow up. Y'all can't even conduct a meeting at work. Right. Y'all can't even stand up in front of y'all church and read a random announcement. This girl is dancing in front of tens of thousands of people, and she's 11 years old. Get off the internet. You have to clock into work tomorrow. And I'm done.
If you got a paycheck job, maybe you should be speaking about Blue Ivy. You should just find something else to do. Yeah. Crying. We are going to get into our problematic letter segment, and I promise y'all, Whitney is going to absolutely love this one. And I'm not saying that facetiously. You're actually going to love this one.
Oh, okay, good.
We're going to take a quick break and get into it. You know, we always love to hear from you at the Problematic Podcast. So if you have a problematic question or story, feel free to email us at theproblematicpod@gmail.com, or now you can text us at 267-225-4648. Again, that's 267-225-4648. Standard messaging rates apply. We love to hear from you. Now let's get into today's problematic letters. Whitney!
I'm scared.
Give me a name.
Judith.
All right. Judith wrote, during a staff meeting, one of my coworkers tried to schedule an important follow-up session on June 19th. I quickly raised my hand and said that wouldn't be possible because it's a holiday. Another coworker who I work closely with on a daily basis, a white woman, asked what holiday, and I informed the group that it was Juneteenth. Child, why did this white woman say, oh, that's not a real holiday. I don't think we get off for that day. I immediately informed her that it was a federal holiday and a company-wide day off. It immediately became quiet and tense. I personally never suggested that this woman was racist or inappropriate, but a few others may have. A company-wide reminder email went out shortly after explaining that Juneteenth would be observed. She was clearly embarrassed and told anyone who would listen that she's not racist and she didn't vote for Trump. It's been 3 days and she has avoided me in person and in email land. Would I be petty if I asked her about her Juneteenth plans? Yes, you would be petty. And yes, I endorse it. Do it.
Please do it and then write us back. Please, I want this. Oh my God, I've never wanted an update so badly in all my life. Please.
Whitney is actually turning colors right now. I want
to read it again.
She said it's been 3 days and she has avoided me in person and in email land. Would I be petty if I asked her about her Juneteenth plans? Girl, what are you doing for Juneteenth? Yeah, me and my family are going down to the shore. We were thinking about throwing something on the grill.
My favorite watermelon and fried chicken recipe.
Potato salad for your holidays at your house. Oh my. Listen. Do you understand? When I read this message, I didn't know which way we were going with it. I didn't know. I was like, oh no.
Judith. Should give you a better name. Oh, Savior. Oh my God. Oh my I'm sorry. Y'all didn't listen to hear me laugh for 15 minutes. Oh,
I don't think
get myself together. Oh my God.
I'm gonna try
water.
I'm gonna try and get back to doing my job. Do I think it's petty? I'm gonna be completely honest with you, Judith. No, I don't think it's petty at all. What I do think is petty. So here's the thing, and y'all may hate me for this. I do think it's funny that Judith mentioned, she said, I did not say this young lady was racist.
So somebody else might have.
Nor did I suggest. I just kindly reminded these people that on Monday, June 19th, I won't be here. And y'all won't be here either.
Y'all won't be here either.
Because we have a holiday. Now, when I read this and she said she was telling people she wasn't a Trump supporter,
that is the jump. It sounds like a script. It sounds like something from a Black Lady sketch show. Shout out to the Black Lady sketch show.
And then the company sending the reminder email. Y'all so shady because clearly that made it around the office fast. Y'all know Amanda ass going around telling the Black girls that it's not a real holiday.
Rebecca said
I think she might be
racist. Did you hear what Rebecca said in the middle of the marketing meeting? Did you hear what Rebecca said to Judith?
I personally think if this young lady is walking around the office, we have tears in our eyes right now. This shit is so goofy. I personally think if Amanda is walking around the office avoiding you and not sending you emails, then you should absolutely cut the tension by asking her what she's doing.
Please corner her in the break room. Please corner her and ask her. No, but really ask her if she wants you to bring her some fried chicken.
I have a fantastic potato salad recipe. If you're
my gosh, I have a trick for cutting watermelon.
You should send her that video. Yes, we need that. Just in case you were thinking about doing fresh fruit for your Juneteenth celebration.
Watermelon is an appropriate fruit to have. Are you
gonna have watermelon at your Juneteenth celebration?
I can't even give advice because I'm so tickled.
I didn't know where this was going, but
where
Judith,
do you
that
work?
was
because whoever hilarious. Works with you is shady AF because that email went out quick.
Okay, they was like, listen, we don't know what the fuck Amanda is talking about
to us. What you not gonna do to us?
Well, get us we here at ABC Incorporated just want you guys to know we celebrate
all the blacks, every black thing, all of it.
Black shirts, black people, black outs.
We love the
black outies. We love it.
We listen, Judith. This is you. Please, though, literally, before I give my advice, write us back. I need to know what happens in the next week or so. Please and thank you. I need this update. I need.
If I don't get an update after Juneteenth, I'm texting you back personally.
Listen, please. I need
until
to know
you answer.
What happens,
girl? We are cousins now because this is.
I'm invested. Do I need to show up and ask some questions?
I think you should. I think we should both text her. When I say I'm tickled. I'm tickled. I am tickled, honey. So, that was
So,
Ooh-wee.
no, you are not petty. I don't think that you're petty. I don't think that would be petty to ask. I think it'd be funny. Um, and yes, I want you to do it. I really do want you to do it. I really do think because, like, here's the thing. Like you said, you didn't say that she was racist. You didn't say that she was a Trump supporter. You didn't say
None of that.
there was no insults. It was just like, oh, let me inform you of what's going on. This rush to like prove themselves to not be racist. Like, it's okay to not know things, y'all. It's okay to not be aware of things. It's okay to learn things. It's okay to learn things about people's culture. It's okay to have these little slip ups and use them as learning experiences. What's not okay is this need to clean up an image that was not soiled. Like,
right.
Your image wasn't soiled. Like, yeah, you made my jaw drop when you said that's not a real holiday, because it's like, no, girl, you need to
how we get here?
you need to do a little bit of research, because that's been a thing since like 1866. Literally 1866, like the following year after emancipation of the people in Galveston, Texas. 1865, they all gathered up and stuff like that. The following year, they started celebrating Juneteenth. So absolutely, it is a thing, and it's been a thing. Yeah, honey, but yeah.
I was.
I'm gonna talk to her. What's her name?
I was tickled.
Tell Jennifer to please also write into the Problematic Podcast.
I'm truly.
I am not a racist. I've grown up, or I've had so many Black friends, and this, that, and the third. I marched for BLM. I took my pizza box and made this sign.
Is that what people be making them sounds out of?
Pizza boxes? They be grabbing anything they got at the house. Remember, it was the pandemic. We were all ordering takeout, so we all had plenty of pizza boxes.
Oh boy.
Am I lying?
No, you're not wrong. Oh, I do think it's interesting that this young lady, like you said, it doesn't have to be inherently racist. You didn't realize. I mean, to be fair,
but it wasn't racist.
It's a fairly new holiday. Joe Biden just made it a holiday. He hasn't
been a year or two ago.
Yes. So we celebrated it last year. Maybe you didn't realize. Maybe you work with the company. I don't know what this company is. Doesn't matter. But shout out to whoever was the office manager or the HR person, whoever it got to them.
That person was on it.
Send an email. We need to be
not a whole email.
Clear. Don't y'all bring y'all asses in here on Monday the 19th. She said.
Also, don't be putting us on Twitter. Talk about my workplace, and they're not doing this and X, Y, Z.
They said won't be us. You want Starbucks arresting Black men? Us?
Absolutely not. No. We love the Blacks. With a capital B. We appreciate the Blacks.
We love you, coloreds. We promise.
We love you, Negroids. Just absolutely.
Oh man, I don't think it's petty. I think what's petty is this person avoiding you. That's petty.
Yeah. Why is she avoiding you? Like, y'all, the exchange wasn't bad. It wasn't. Yeah. What she think you gonna do?
She said, and she was very clear. I didn't say that she was racist or that she was a Trump supporter. I don't know why she going around saying all of that. What I said was, don't expect me here on the 19th. Don't
look for me.
Because my Black ass ain't coming.
I'm not. And I'm not interested. I will be enjoying all of the fare of Juneteenth. Mm-hmm. Do you know how many good foods happen in Juneteenth? The red velvet cakes, the red drinks.
Not the red drinks.
I just wrote a piece about Juneteenth food and like the meaning behind the Juneteenth food of things, and like, so there always has to be a red drink. That's like a callback to Africa.
It's a requirement.
It is, and it's like they would drink like hibiscus and something else. It was like a tea that they used to make, and that's a callback to Africa, to West Africa specifically. So that's a part of Juneteenth. Lots of red food though, because red is like the color for Juneteenth. So it's just like, yeah, we could give you some recipes. We could tell you what's up. You know what's going.
I got you, Amanda.
This is our Independence Day.
I hope that you've made plans. Don't miss a trip to the shore because
No,
you
but
didn't
don't
realize.
come to the cookout because you're not invited.
No, baby, we
No,
don't
you
do
are not
open
invited to the
invitations.
cookout.
Who made that a rule? I want to meet the person who told the first person who wasn't invited to the
Nope.
cookout that they was invited to the cookout.
I've been saying
Every time y'all invite somebody to the cookout,
disappoint y'all.
2 weeks later,
Y'all had Chet Hanks in the damn cookout. Now look at him. He sound like Sebastian the Crab. Like, get Chet Hanks out of here.
Man is cosplaying as Amigo and has been for quite some time.
And I'm looking at Tom and his wife like, yo, y'all.
Just
like,
shaking their heads. Like, we did the best we could with that boy.
Y'all really did. Y'all really, because I'm looking at Tom, and Tom Hanks is a relative to Mr. Rogers. And I'm like, okay, well, y'all really did the best y'all could. I'm sorry,
he stays out the way.
Influence, I'm sorry. I'm sorry y'all have to deal with this. Y'all are wonderful, lovely humans. I like Tom. Again, another one who, like, I appreciate him. He can't come to the cookout, but I will sit aside a plate and have one of them kids running around the corner to you, running down to your car.
I bet you he knows that Monday the 19th is Juneteenth.
I bet you he does. I bet you he has plans.
It's probably Chat telling them because Chat probably got a performance at a Juneteenth parade or something.
Stop inviting. The cookout is supposed to be a safe space for Black people. Stop inviting non-Black people to the cookout because they did one thing. I feel like it's people being so desperate for approval of Black culture and being ignorant of the fact that all of culture is Black culture. Like, all of American culture is Black culture. Y'all's music, y'all's favorite foods. Like, think about it. How many people like mac and cheese?
Who don't? All of them. Big kids, little kids, Black kids, white kids. That was us. That's ours.
That was us. Like, we could talk about Thomas Jefferson and George Washington's chefs and how those two enslaved Black men created American culinary culture. We could talk about that. So the way y'all wear y'all clothes, the way that African American vernacular English is being appropriated, because y'all don't even know what cancel culture. First of all, thank you.
Go ahead.
There is no such thing in the Black usage of the word cancel. There's no such thing as cancel culture, because when you cancel somebody, it had to be somebody you subscribe to.
Right.
So if you're not subscribed to this particular person, you can't cancel them.
That's not how canceling works.
It was a personal choice. It's like, oh, not anymore. I'm done. It was like a personal choice. Y'all made it into a cultural thing. That's not it.
Because when Black people cancel something, we be like, we not fucking with that no more, and then move on.
No, thank you. We're done. When we moved on, ask Chrisette Michelle.
And I love Chrisette. I don't like how y'all did Chrisette. I love
her. I love her, and I'm brokenhearted because y'all did that to her, but y'all didn't do that to what's that boy?
Oh boy.
What's that boy?
What boy?
What's his name? The Christian one. He sings songs.
There's a Christian boy who said there's a lot.
A black one. His last name Green. What's his name? Travis Green.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Anyway,
inform me.
He sang at the at Trump's inauguration.
Oh boy, why y'all ain't cancel his ass?
Did not, but Chrisette.
And I love her. Oh our voice is just touched by
beautiful.
Angel. She's so wonderful. I didn't cancel Chrisette Michelle, but y'all did, and that's okay because she'll be coming back to Philly, I think, this fall, and I'm going to go see her again.
You and your wife and the two other people who have not canceled her.
I love her. She's so talented. But y'all, I'll say this for the whole cancel culture thing. It was supposed to be individual, and the one thing about doing the right thing is it's supposed to be easy. So if so many people do it, it's not cultural. It's just your ass. We all didn't get on one accord.
No,
we just all decided at the same time. You know what?
We're
trying to weaponize this thing so that you don't want people to like what you like is kind of crazy, because like
really weird.
The Mr. Kelly thing, I ain't gonna say his name, but the Mr. Kelly thing, we don't fool with him over here. Now, I'm not telling you that you shouldn't either, but guess what? You don't get the time of day over here. And that was my personal choice. Now, I do think it's interesting that millions of people have made that personal choice. Now, there are some who have not. But this doesn't have to be cultural. This just has to be that's nasty, and we're not doing that. That's how it's supposed to work. Not
don't
me
say what y'all care about.
For you to not support what I don't support. Why are you supporting? You know what I mean? It's
none of my business.
It's not.
It's quite literally none of my business. Nope, no, thank you.
But
no, thank you. No, thank you.
Everybody else comes up with their things. But just to circle back very quickly, we definitely need an update. I would love to know.
Yes, Judith, please.
What Claire's plans were for Juneteenth. I just ask her before Juneteenth, and then ask her what she ended. Ask her what she did afterwards, and get back to us, please. But we need to know.
I want to know.
Please get back to us. We are going to end it here for the week, ladies and gentlemen. We hope that you all have a fantastic Monday and a fantastic week. Thank you for listening to the Problematic Podcast, and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
All right, I'm going to have to edit this out because
you didn't stop recording.
I didn't see the stop recording button.